My name is Michael Gushy, and I'm in jail. Kring, kring. CO. Well, we got some things going here that are kind of cool, and I'm an area representative in the Northeast for a large manufacturer, geothermal, and some 10 years ago or so got involved with wanting to find something that we could add to what we have for our fossil fuel burners, natural gas if you will, or fuel oil, and keep it simple and save some folks some money in the long run, and have the comfort associated with hydronic heat from forced air. And we've attained something fairly close to that. In extreme conditions, nobody's ever comfortable if it's 0 or below, but you add your humidity and it's great. So we went ahead and did this, and it's been quite a pleasure. We have saved between two homes approximately 11,000 gallons of fuel. In one residence, 1,380 square feet for 7 years, and the other residence, 2,600 square feet for the last 5 years. And you do the math, it's kind of scary as how much fuel you actually eat up. You kind of wonder what's going on down here, and you look over here at the Statue of Liberty. The world keeps on going by, and you keep drawing fuel out of the ground and sending it to atmosphere. Well, you wonder how Mother Nature takes it. And it's starting to show around here how she's taking it. And I figured that one of these days it's just going to go ape. Well, we kind of come across this whole thing that, in fact, what we should do is probably do as much as we can for the environment. So that's what I started to do without having to go in debt. A real fine automobile, if you will, for your average home in order to get it installed for something that requires weld. And if we keep the plastic connections, any of the connections out of the ground, therefore not having to use high density polyethylene heavy wall, and also using irons, which are fine pieces of equipment, but you have to be surgical. And if you can imagine, you're down in a hole and any kind of wind at all, and you're going to have sand and everything else back into the system, so you don't really want it. So what we've done is taken it up out of the ground and left everything capped. And when we go to make our connections, well, it's just like refrigeration. That's what we are, refrigeration mechanics. And so we keep everything clean and dry, and we don't so much care about dry with the ground contact part of it, but we do want to keep it clean because we don't want any aggregates in our pumps. We don't want any aggregates inside of our exchangers to wear away. And we have to use glycol or alcohol. We prefer propylene glycol, 50%, 100, minus 100, if you will. And it does a nice job throughout the winter. So we chase these things up the outside and make our connections, and we made the earthboxgeothermal unit. So if we saved 11,000 gallons to atmosphere and we were to multiply 1,400 cubic feet, at least that's what I was taught in the day, and that was 25 years ago. Probably things have changed a little bit now, but I still use that figure, 1,400 cubic feet of air per gallon of fuel. It gets sucked into your oil burner to set up the chimney, and what a redundant situation. And not to mention the emissions, they really aren't controlled. There's a lot of sulfur, and it becomes acid. Let's just face it, probably homes are a big culprit when it comes to, well, pollutants and acid. So, two homes, One 1,380 square feet, the other 2,600 square feet. 11,000 gallons of number 2 fuel oil. That's 2 tractor trailer loads, not super tankers, but full-size tankers. 2 of them that we've run, didn't run through our oil appliances, and you can do it also. So if you get on earthbox.net, you probably are if you're seeing this video, then you want to shoot me an email, and I'm sure this will get overwhelming, but we'll get the database server going and monitor things, and we'll see what the WAN has to say about it as far as traffic and whatnot. And well, we're willing to set this stuff out there because we're not looking to get rich. Neither is my son. We could rather help everybody in the environment without stepping on any man's toes, because you leave these on the apparatuses that burn the oil and the gas for backup in case something happens and you need to generate electricity to fire a geothermal unit is not what we would call well, it just doesn't make sense. But if we can pick up on the oil, or we can pick up on the oil if you lose a compressor or something fails on the unit, then you'll still have your fossil fuel backup, and you'll probably maybe even still use it once in a while, maybe on recovery or something like that, but we never do. We don't burn oil and natural gas unless we absolutely have to. And so we have desuperheaters and preheaters for our water heater and butane. To this point, I'm sure it's been higher, but 135 degrees Fahrenheit on that hot water generator, which scavenges anywhere from 8 to 10% of the actual capacity of the machine. Very simple. And I've not even replaced a contactor on one of these things yet. So, scroll compressors and exchangers, and I'm interested in hearing from you folks. So, that being said, it is the holiday, and happy holidays to all of you, and to all of you a good night.